Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
Women do not want to be spoken to in public by strange men.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right time. Right now. Till the whole pipe down. Till the nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Women do not want to be spoken to in public by strange men. I was just leaving the hardware store because I'm a construction girl, and I was deciding whether or not to jaywalk, and I was waiting patiently to see if there was a moment when there was going to be a clear, safe path for me. And this man in a minivan, I'm locking my car doors. This man in a minivan slows down and starts waving at me and yelling, "Go." And I was like, "No, there's cars coming, not safe." And he goes, "Go." And I was like, "No, you drive. Like, you're endangering people." And I stepped back onto the curb to indicate I am not going right now. He rolls down his window, goes, "I'm just joking, but go." And I was like, and I start walking the other way, being like, "No, and the light turns red, so he pulls forward, but the light turns red. And I keep hearing him yell, "Go."
Yo, I mean, I gotta laugh. I've told you guys this before. Modern women are losing their damn minds, bro. For one, why are you recording this video? I mean, I told you, modern women love embarrassing men on social media. And even though we don't know who this man was, we can't identify this man, we can observe that she is trying to embarrass some man's actions. I mean, the fact that he tried to let her go cross the street before, he pulled out in front of her. I mean, that shows that he, was trying to show some common courtesy. So we asked, okay, chivalry is dead, right? But this is a perfect example of women killed it because bro is pulling up in the whip and he's saying, "Hey, go, you can cross the street now." He's giving you the right of way when you don't have it. And then she has the nerve to make a video on TikTok and try to embarrass this man. I mean, this has got to stop. For one, shorty is mid-ski, not even mid-ski, bro, sub-mid-ski. You don't have no room to talk, all right? You should be appreciative of any type of male attention or male interactions that you get because, I mean, even though there are simps, honestly, if she went online and started, showing ass and titties, she's going to get attention. And that is the unfortunate simp economy that we live in. But even with that, in real life, you're pretty much invisible to most dudes. I'm not even gonna lie, she looked like she is the feature of a boy band. All right. So, and I'm not even trying to roast her right now. This is just my initial thoughts. She looked like she finna, oh, it's time to go. It's time to reclaim your throne. Head ass, like, I swear to God. But she's going on about a man. I mean, honestly, he didn't even approach her. He wasn't trying to spit game. He was literally trying to give her the right of way. And she's like, oh, I'm not trying to jaywalk, dude. Bro is trying to let you go. Go. Or just be like, no, thank you. And if you keep insisting, just stand there. But why go on TikTok? That's my thing. But they want a story to tell. They want to present this as evidence of the patriarchy. I'm telling you right now, she's presenting this as evidence of the patriarchy. Like, she literally thinks this interaction happened because men think they're better than women. Okay. That's literally her thought process. That's why she got on TikTok, because she thought this was going to go off. She thought that she ate, and she really didn't, bro. Honestly, it's insane, bro. She's got some issues, maybe some bipolar issues, maybe some, well, obviously some OCD issues. And I'm not even trying to diagnose her, but Shorty is, this is what we talk about. I mean, they love to talk about the emotional intelligence. This is not emotionally intelligent. You know, it's really not. Because you are complaining about a man that you will never see again in your life who tried to do the courteous thing. He tried to do the right thing. And what you internalize that and became a victim. See, this is the victimhood mentality. This is the victimhood Olympics, bro. Special victim Olympics. Because Shorty has to be special if she thought that this was a legitimate gripe and evidence of her oppression as a female. So she's saying stop talking or approaching women in public in general. She says stop doing it. So, I mean, I'm not telling y'all not to cold approach, but this is why I say, yo, no cold approach unless you're choosing signals, and choosing signals got to be damn near outright. And you can do it. I'm not saying you can't have success with it, but in my mindset, you know, y'all got to start pulling back a little bit. We got to start reclaiming our throne. We got to start pulling back on the simp economy. Otherwise, the game is OV. It's OV, and they're going to continue to be able to get these little TikToks off. What does it say? What's her name? Margaret doing her best. Hold on. So let's run it back one more time to hear her complaints. I'm telling you right now, this got to be a mental illness, though. Getting online and literally trying to give some, I ain't even gonna lie, she probably made this shit up. Man, I didn't even mean to curse. My bad. I'm gonna have to blank that out, but let's go.
Women do not want to be spoken to in public by strange men.
All right, so women don't want to be spoken in public by strange men. See, but if she's attracted to you, then you're not strange. Is what you guys have to understand. That's why you got to get the Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course, because you have to look smacks. Okay, you have to increase your attractiveness. Otherwise, you know, she's probably looking at Billy Bob and he's trying to give her the right away, and she's like, ew, you're ugly. Why are you talking to me? Like, that's their mindset immediately. Like, not even thinking about, you know, he's trying to help me out. He's trying to be nice. He's trying to be courteous. It's just like in their mind. And this is what we talk about with the superficial nature of a lot of these modern women, bro. In her mind, it's immediately, oh my God, he's ugly. Why is he talking to me? I'm uncomfortable. And then she, like I said, internalized their interaction when he was really just trying to be a good guy. She internalized that interaction, took it to TikTok, and then now she has to confirm her feeling with the other women in TikTok who, I mean, I'm not going to go to her TikTok. I'm not trying to give her no free clout, but you go to her TikTok and I guarantee it's women in the comment section. Oh my God, ew, this happened to me yesterday. I was so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do, but I'm glad you spoke up about it. Now we should be vocal. And then the thread goes on and on and on. It's insane. But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaiming the Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request from the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp spell. I know you paying on ties, man. Y'all need to be in your number for getting with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, we have to talk about this, man. The state of modern women. And we have not been live for a minute now. All right. And I've been doing the TikTok lives. I've been experimenting with those. And it is extremely interesting to see what's going on over there on TikTok. And I actually want to break down some things that happened on the TikTok live because these women are out of pocket. Like, I didn't know it was this bad until I got on TikTok live and interacted with the actual modern women. And boy, oh boy, if y'all have not seen my shorts, y'all need to go check them out. I know this live probably isn't going to get much activity because, you know, YouTube has my number called, but fuck it, man. We're going straight into it. We're going to talk about it. And I posted these shorts because the TikTok live was actually taken down. And man, it's a damn shame that TikTok live got taken down because, you know, we had some good discussions. But if you go to my shorts page and you check out these shorts with the New York Post article there, we were discussing how 1/3 of modern women only went on dates with men for foodie dates. And, you know, that was a study done a few years ago, or what was it? Yeah, 2019. So a few years ago. And we are now discussing this on TikTok live, and these women went crazy. So I want to show you how modern sisters feel about black men in general. Let's go.
Before we went on that date.
Exactly. I'm just saying, if you want to eliminate attracting certain people, there are certain things you're going to have to
with them.
Certain things you're going to have to
do.
Ma'am, if you're on a date with a man who's that type of guy who feels like you owe him if he pays, he's that type of guy, even if you pay. So what do you mean you're avoiding attracting?
Well, he won't. There won't be like what I'm saying.
You paying does nothing. He's still gonna want to fuck.
Exactly.
He's not. There's nothing he could be entitled to. He can't say that he paid for the date. He can't say anything like that. I'm not saying you're not listening to me. You're not.
So they're hounding some woman who came up on the stream because she's slightly agreeing with what I'm saying, as in, why are you going out on a date with a man that you have no romantic interest in? And then their argument is, oh, well, if a man expects something from you, you know, after a date, then you shouldn't be going out with him and all this type of stuff.
Guys are responding on here. Please let me finish. Please let me. I'm not saying.
You heard her. You feel like you owe a man something, but the reality is, that's the thing. Men are letting their intentions be known. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna take a girl out on a date if I don't want to fuck her. That's the whole point of taking her out on a date, so that she likes me, so that she lets me fuck, and, you know, then we can see what happens on the back end. And they know this, but it's so crazy how their mentality switches up when it's a nigga that they actually like. All right, when it's a guy they actually like, then their mentality is going to go ahead and switch up. It's going to be a total 180, and then they're going to be flabbergasted if the man doesn't give a sexual advance at the end of the date. If it's a guy that they don't like, they're going to be like, oh, what's wrong with me? Da, 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 da. Did I stink? Da, da, da. They're going to be questioning themselves. But, you know, when it's a regular guy who they're using for the foodie date, see, that's how they know they could tell the difference, right?
That I'm talking about, you're not letting me finish. Like you're not letting me finish. You're just hearing one thing and then you're going off with it, right?
You're saying you pay,
I
but
do
you
not
feel
think.
like you're obligated.
Please let me finish. Please.
You're ruining
right?
this man's
I do
platform
not
talking
think
about
that.
that.
I do.
All right, let's go
You're
to the
on a
next
date
one.
with a man who's that type of guy who feels like you owe him if he pays. He's that type of guy, even if you pay. So what do you mean you're avoiding attracting?
Well,
that
he
type of
won't.
guy?
There won't be.
He's
Like,
still
what I'm
that
saying.
type of guy. You paying does nothing. He's still gonna want to fuck.
But
Exactly.
he's not. There's nothing he could be entitled to. He can't say that he paid
He's
for the
not
date. He
entitled
can't
to
say
anything.
anything like that. I'm not saying you're not listening
You're
to
not
me. You're
listening
not
to
listening.
what you're saying.
Ain't no
You
man
guys are
finna
just
take-
And they kept hounding the girl. I mean, poor girl. She tried. Once they feel like a woman is a pick-me, they hound her because they know that a lot of these women, you know, they're not going to straight get disrespectful with another woman unless she's from New York. And that leads us to the next short that I'm going to go to. Oh my God. This was, I mean, I don't understand how men in New York even date, period. These Brooklyn bitches are so fucking masculine. It's absolutely insane. I genuinely don't understand how niggas in New York date, period.
Sounding off here. Please let me finish.
You feel like you owe a man
Please
something.
let me. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about. You're not letting me finish. Like you're not letting me finish. You're just hearing one thing and then you're going off with it, right?
You're saying you pay,
I
but
do
you
not
feel like
think.
you're obligated.
Please let me finish. Please.
You're ruining
Right?
this man's
I do
platform
not
talking
think
about
that. Hold on. I do not think that. Regardless if they offer or not offer, that you owe them anything. I'm saying that to do this so they can't say that you do. Even if they say that you do,
You're on a date.
All right.
To the nigga down at the bottom.
So this is one of a New York bitch. Listen to how she speaks about, and this is why I told you guys, if a girl that you're interested in, whatever girl that you're dating, if she calls you the ninja word, if she's saying, oh, my nigga this and that, oh, this nigga that, bro, it's worse than a white man calling you the ninja word, bro. It is, because she doesn't have any respect for you. She looks at you as a little boy. And you're going to see this displayed. See, a lot of people were in the comment section. What do you mean? You sounded like a coon. No, bruh. It's the reality. If a woman is calling you the ninja word, and obviously this is most likely exclusive to Black and potentially Latino women. I know they say it, but I can't confirm if they're just saying it to like the guys that they're dating. I can't confirm, because that's never happened to me. And I haven't really seen it like that on social media, but I know for a fact Black women refer to their men as, oh, my nigga. And a lot of times these relationships where they're referring to the men in that way, they end, or, you know, the guy is involved in nefarious activities. So now you're going to hear how these modern, and I'm not even going to say it's Black women, but it's the New York Black women. They a whole different beast, bro. Sorry, I'm ripping some shit off my water bottle. But it's a whole different beast. Like, honestly, like I said, I don't know how niggas in New York date, period. But let's listen up.
An example of a serial killer. You trying to use an example of a serial killer, and well, if he kidnapped you one time, would you go back? So why the fuck do people deal with each other? They do each other wrong and they go back to each other. That's the same example you use as a serial killer. Would this motherfucker kidnap you one time? Boo, 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 boo. So this nigga did you dirty X amount of times.
I think this one is the LA bitch. This is the LA bitch, because the LA bitches be like, woo, 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 woo. And I told you, if a woman uses the type of slang that she uses, that tells you exactly what type of man that she was dealing with. I told you, the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop bitches, they're dating blood niggas or they're dating Crip niggas. but they're dating gang members. The bitches who you know, who exchange what's like a filler, you know, what's a filler that they're using to exchange the whoop-de-whoop, so on and so forth, maybe is a phrase that they're exchanging for the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So if a woman, if you hear a woman, she said, oh yeah, and we went this way, and if you're talking about this and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, then you know that she's dating a hood nigga. You know that she's dating a thug max alpha simp. You know that she's dating a thug max alpha simp. I'm telling you that right now.
This bitch did you dirty X amount of times, used you for money, told you wasn't shit, called you little dick ass nigga, and you still went back to the bitch. Shut the fuck.
Lily, you know, take a breather, maybe do some yoga, some.
No, I don't do yoga. I don't do none of that shit. I appreciate the little, you know what I'm saying?
I tried to calm her down. You see me, guys. I mean, and I'm really good with them. Like, people don't give me credit. They try and say, oh, you're this, you're that. Dude, I'm really good. And I'm not even talking about just sleeping with women. I'm not talking about that. Take that out of it. I'm good with talking to them, period. Because at the end of the day, they were pissed off at me, but they respected me. Except that Brooklyn bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
She had no respect.
You got a blunt for me, you know what I'm saying? We can talk. Otherwise, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, you have to hone in on the subtleties. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She a LA bitch. She a LA bitch or a Cali bitch. At least she's a Cali bitch. And she's dating the Thug Max Alpha Simpson Cali. And you don't want no parts of that. That's what got Pop Smoke set up. You don't want no parts of that. Guys, you cannot deal with these women. Once you hear that whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop come out her mouth, bro, you need to whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop back to the goddamn car. You need to whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop your ass to the damn ignition, nigga. Because, I mean, you do not want... If she's talking about some whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, bro, she finna get you set up. You finna die.
A black and brown.
Anyway, I was just giving my little responses and shit.
The nigga said a black and brown.
I'm just giving my little responses and shit. And the main, like I said, niggas need to realize at this day and age, a bitch is we not fucking with y'all, nigga. All we want to the nigga down at.
So you heard her. She said, in this day and age, we ain't fucking with y'all niggas.
At everything, and the last thing God created was a woman. Adam had every fucking thing. Greens, beans, tomatoes, you name it. All this shit in the world. And the last thing he created was a woman. Because Adam motherfucking ass would have been lonely.
Yeah. Is it Eve?
What does a woman bring to the table? What do a woman bring to the table? What do a woman bring to the table?
So she's trying to use Adam and Eve as an example, but what she's not understanding is Eve brought sin into the world. So it's not really a good example of, you know, and no disrespect to Eve, you know, shout out to Eve, first bitch and shit. But she did bring sin into the world.
Isn't Eve the reason why we sin
everything in the world? You can have everything in the world. If you ain't got no bitch by your side, you ain't shit.
So you heard what she said. You can have everything in the world, but if you ain't got no bitch by your side, you ain't shit. I mean, they genuinely believe that. They genuinely believe a woman without, or a man without a woman ain't shit, but a woman without a man is the standard. A woman without a man is, you know, strong and independent and all this kind of stuff. Like I actually want to play a clip of this simp. Yo, I mean, I saw this simp ass ninja, but I'm gonna play it later. Hold on, I'm gonna get it queued up and I'm gonna play it later. But these simps, Lord have mercy, especially the black male simps. I'm sorry. And this level ain't even Thug Max Alpha simp. You have the holier than thou simps. And you know, and I have to address the Brandon Tatum on the whatever podcast thing too, because Brandon Tatum is a holier than thou simp, which, you know, and I like Brandon Tatum, I really do, but he is a holier than thou simp. And I'm going to explain why later on. Let's see. So I'm gonna pull that clip up with the black male simps, and then I mean, it's unfortunate, guys, but we're gonna keep watching. Let's go.
Isn't Eve the reason why we sin in the first place?
You can have everything in the world. If you ain't got a woman by your side, You ain't no man. You a bitch ass nigga.
God's biggest mistake.
You a bitch ass nigga. And black men cannot keep a woman.
He literally
Y'all
told his
cannot
woman,
obtain a
don't
woman.
eat the fucking
You cannot
apple, and
keep
she
a woman.
still eats the
You
apple.
cannot
Come on, bro.
maintain a woman. All y'all do is hoe around, put y'all dicks into any other thing, any old thing. That's all y'all do. We
So
do
what does
not
it make you
value black men anymore because you don't.
So you heard her. She said, we do not value black men anymore. All right, then. All right. And this is where the SpongeBob meme comes from. I'm going to head out with the passport. I'm going to head out. I mean, that's the only answer. That's the only answer. The I'm going to head out meme.
And Adam had everything.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, prostitutes gotta pay the fuck too. What
If
you
you
talking
out
about?
here fucking and you ain't making no money, bitch, you non-profit. I don't give niggas nothing.
That's a
Nothing.
prostitute,
Because
ma'am.
you
Do
know
you
why?
know what a
Because I don't
prostitute
want
is?
nothing from a nigga. I don't believe it. I don't want nothing from a nigga. No relationship, no love, none of that shit. Niggas be hounding me all the time, wanting to be hoe ass niggas. I'ma treat you like a hoe. You ain't gonna come to my house. Your ass gonna go pay for a hotel room. Bitch, you can't come to my house because you a hoe, you a trick ass nigga. Now, motherfucker, I'ma treat you like that. That's what the fuck I do. That's what I do.
Wow.
That's
Treat
crazy,
niggas
bro.
like the
I
trick
really
ass
gotta
hoes that they
stand. I gotta
are.
stay in my daughter life,
A
bro.
nigga would never get the best of me.
You heard that nigga? He said, I got to stay in my daughter life, bro. He said, I got to stay in my daughter life. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna cap. That was hilarious.
Me. I treat niggas like the hoe ass tricks they are. I'm walking down the street minding my business. You pulling up, trying to get your little dick wet.
She gonna say, give me some money first.
I'm gonna make a nigga buy me some
give me
food.
some
I'm gonna
money
make a nigga
first.
buy
That
me
shit
some
crazy.
food, and then I'm gonna leave with my side nigga. The fuck?
They gotta get a 4 for 4 to fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave with my side nigga.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
prostitutes
so-
gotta pay the.
I don't believe it. I don't want nothing from a nigga, no relationship, no love, none of that shit. Niggas be hounding me all the time, wanting to be hoe ass niggas. I'ma treat you like a hoe. You ain't gonna come to my house. Your ass gonna go pay for a hotel room. Bitch, you can't come to my house because you a hoe, you a trick ass nigga. Now, motherfucker, I'ma treat you like that. That's what the fuck I do. That's what I do.
Damn.
That shit
treat
crazy,
niggas
bro.
like the
I
trick
really
ass
gotta
hoes
stand.
that they
I gotta
are.
stay in my daughter life,
A
bro.
nigga would never get the best of me. I treat niggas like the hoe ass tricks they are. I'm walking down the street minding my business.
Damn.
You pulling up, trying to get your little dick wet.
She gonna say, give me some money first.
I'm gonna make a nigga buy me some food.
some
I'm gonna
money
make a nigga
first.
buy
That
me
shit
some
crazy.
food, and then I'm gonna leave with my side nigga. The fuck?
They gotta get a 4 for 4 to fuck.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you a
gonna leave with my
prostitute.
side nigga.
That's crazy.
You a prostitute, mom. I ain't gonna lie. You just need a pimp.
A pimp, bitch. Your mama need a pimp.
That's
baby.
all
I
you
am a
need, bro.
pimp.
You literally
I am a
basically saying you
pimp.
gonna fuck for the cash.
Your
bro.
grandmama
You's a
needed a
prostitute.
pimp. I'm not no 19. I don't believe it. I don't.
You heard it.
She gonna say,
broke
give me
ass
some
nigga.
money first.
I'm gonna make a nigga
She
buy me
gonna
some
say, give me
food.
some
I'm gonna
money
make a nigga
first.
buy
Oh,
me
hold
some
on.
food, and then I'm gonna leave.
Sorry. So, I mean, is she an accurate representation of our women, or am I missing something? I'm just So you hit it. There you heard it. I asked if she is an accurate representation of our women, i.e., black women, and you know, I wish it wasn't true, but honestly, there were just too many women like that who came up on the live, and all of them were sisters. And there were very few. There were a couple who were very respectful, mild-mannered, and feminine. But Lord, I mean, it was just an overflow of just angry, vicious. And the article had nothing to do with a specific race. It was just about women in general. And they were so upset and visceral. It was absolutely insane. I'd never seen anything like it.
No, and back to what I was saying about y'all chasing down women who don't want y'all. I want to give another example of that. This is how you get turned into the food guy. When y'all, here's another example of it. When y'all get a girl's number, when y'all get a woman's number and you test it out right in her face, that's proof that you know she don't want you. That's the proof right there. Y'all be knowing that a woman don't want you, and you just be trying to. You think you can persuade her. You think if you just be persistent, you can convince her. But y'all be knowing. Because you would call the number right there just to make sure she didn't give you the wrong number. That means you already know. Y'all have got to stop trying to force it. If a woman ain't responding to you, same thing. Stop messaging her over and over again.
So that was it, guys. From the TikTok lives. Man, it was crazy. But shout out to Belafonte. Shout out to Sergeant HODL, and shout out to Slappy Sampson. for joining the stream. Now let's talk about these black male simps. Oh my God, it is ridiculous out here. It is ridiculous out here. Listen to this simp. I mean, he's essentially saying, "Hey, I don't respect a man unless he's married." Listen up.
Right. And to be honest with you, that's why I'm in the relationship space. Because for me personally, I don't respect a man until he's married. Like a man does not earn my respect until he's married and faithful. Damn. Like he could bench press 500. He can make $1 million a week. He can have a jet. He can have houses around the world. A man does not have my respect. He will have my kindness. He will have, my love as a brother, as a man, but he won't have my respect and admiration until he can be married and faithful.
And I would tell you right now, why I'm laughing is because, oh my God, these are the main niggas who cheat. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Sexual access and sexual variety is essential to a man's mental health. I've been saying that since the beginning of this channel. But guys like this who say, oh man, if a man is not married and he's not faithful, I don't respect him. These are the main guys who cheat. And women, in the comment section, the women are like, oh, period, this is the man for me, da-da-da-da, whatever. And, he's doing this. He's saying this. And he might genuinely believe that. Like, he genuinely might believe that. But then also a part of him is like, I know I'm finna get hella pussy off of this. I'm going to tell you that right now. So when you look at, I'm going to show you guys the comment section too. The women are eating it up. I'm telling you right now, these are the main niggas who be cheating.
So is that the highest level of a man?
It's the highest level of a man.
And faithful in particular.
Faithful.
And here's the thing. The Bible says a man that findeth the wife finds a good thing. But are a lot of these women built to be wives? Absolutely not.
Anybody could be.
And I'm gonna show you an example of women not being built to be wives literally right after this.
Married. That's a piece of paper. See, real marriage is a covenant, because when we had marriage with God, we didn't have a courthouse. We didn't have a piece of paper. We have a covenant. So the piece of paper does not mean anything. And I remember my dad telling me that. He was like, listen, if you think that piece of paper going to change something.
Are you out of your fucking mind? The piece of paper doesn't mean anything. No, the piece of paper means everything. The piece of paper means everything. It means your livelihood. It means your heirship. It means your lineage. That piece of paper defines you, nigga. It means your net worth. That piece of paper means everything. Right? And you signed it. That's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas are hypocrites. Oh, that piece of paper don't mean nothing, but you signed it, nigga. Didn't you? So it means that at the end of the day, in the dissolution of that marriage, that piece of paper is going to mean every goddamn thing. And if you had another piece of paper next to it called a what? A prenup. Oh, it's going to mean a lot. But I'm sure he thinks you're not a real man if you get a prenup. See, these are the types of black male simps who have led us into the situations that we are in today. Now, I'm not saying don't get married. And I'm not saying that, marriage can't be a good thing. But these guys, the I don't respect you if you're not married thing is absolutely ridiculous. Because there are men greater than you who are not married, who at the end of the day have more respect than you in the world. And that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Now, it's his opinion that, oh, well, if you're not married, then I don't respect you. That's fine. You can have that opinion. But like I said, these are the main dudes who grandstand on and talk about, oh, well, the mayor's this and the mayor's that. These are the main dudes who be cheating. Let's keep it above.
It's not. And we have to have a covenant. And this is what you'll notice when you look around. And this is why I was telling y'all with a lot of podcasts that won't bring me on. They won't bring me on because
So he's mad that other podcasts won't bring him on because he wants clout.
They know from my message what I stand on, and they don't want their wives or their girlfriends to see that this is a level of living that's capable, and I'm settling when.
Told you. This is for other women. We got to it. We got to the point. They won't bring me on because they're just so scared. And then what does he tell us? It's not because they're scared of the message. It's because once their women hear the message, they'll think they're settling for them and they'll want me. That's what it really comes down to. See, this is the snake shit that these male simps do. This is why you can't have male simps in your friend group. This is a snake shit that these they'll talk about, oh, well, if a man is I don't respect a man unless he's married and faithful. I don't respect a man unless he's married and faithful. And then these will be the same niggas to try and get up in your shit and then fuck on, the girls that you got, right? The whores that you got around. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Notice how he didn't say, oh, well, it's about, I'm a better podcaster. I'm going to outshine them. No, it's about him going in another niggas. And we all know who he's talking about. These male podcasters won't let me on. Dude, he's talking about Fresh and Fit. I mean, these guys, it's so crazy that like they try and shoot strays and shit like that. But it's obvious. It's obvious because their bitches will see me and they'll just want me. That's what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying.
When you look around, and this is why I was telling y'all with a lot of podcasts that won't bring me on, they won't bring me on because they know from my message what I stand on, and they don't want their wives or their girlfriends to see that this is a level of living that's capable, and I'm settling. When Cherie Gaskins has this mindset, and you around here talking to me like crap, and you around here talking about I got to give you a hall pass and every man cheats and all of this. So they don't.
You heard him. He's talking about Fresh and Fit. I mean, so who is this guy? Cherie Gaskin. And I'm not even trying to do an expose on him. I'm really not. I just got to look at how he's moving. All right. I just got to look at how he's moving. Okay, so he's got his family. We're not going to get too deep into it because he got his family and stuff like that. I don't want to dog on him and whatnot. I mean, he seems like a good guy, cool guy, all this stuff. But guess what? I'm telling you right now. Here's the thing. Oh God. Okay, so he's like a Steve Harvey type dude. Yeah. So I here's the thing. I genuinely believe him that he believes what he's saying, and I also believe that here's the thing. I also believe that his wife would leave him once the kids get out of the crib. I mean, because I'm gonna show you the book. I'm gonna show you the book that they wrote, and then it'll be self-explanatory. Any red vitamin guy, you're gonna see it. Shout out to Alpha Zoe in the building. Hold on.
Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
He says, stay away from blue pill simps. They will bring you down and get you cucked. They don't uplift other men. They just prop themselves and pander to females. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Let's finish this clip. Then I'll show you the book that him and his wife wrote. And, shout out to their beautiful family, all that good shit. But at the same time, I mean, there are mistakes. Mistakes are being made. Let's go.
Mindset. And you around here talking to me like crap, and you around here talking about I got to give you a hall pass and every man cheats and all of this. So they don't want to expose their woman who's in the darkness to men who speak in the light, who showing the light. And so because of that, you'll notice most black men and men in general choose business and motivation over relationships, because it's easier to talk about making money than it is to talk about being faithful to one woman.
What? I don't know where the fuck he got that from. Do you know how hard it is to make money? Like, people love to say, oh, it's easy to make money online. We got an internet thing. And okay, maybe for women to show their asshole. But any woman who's not in the sex industry, either she had a mentor, like all these social media female influencers who are actually selling products, they had a male mentor and they were given the blueprint. And they use some sexuality to get their market base. Absolutely. A lot of these women are ex-strippers who cleaned up their image on Instagram, ex-sex workers who cleaned up their image on Instagram, ex-video vixen models who cleaned up their image on Instagram. They were not like the, oh, buy my course and I've got this, multi-level marketing scheme that will turn you into a 6-figure a month person. I'm telling you that right now, they did not start off like that. Most women who are on social media who have, like, I mean, and even in the real estate space, I'm in the real estate space, guys, and there are some women who are doing some dynamic things. But let me tell you something. These women had male mentors who literally catapulted their ass up to the top just because they're women. And that's a fact. That's literally undeniable. I know a lot of bad bitches doing real estate who, I mean, let's keep it a buck. As far as my knowledge goes and their knowledge goes, they couldn't, light a candle to me. But what happens is there are male mentors who pull them up. And oftentimes, and sometimes they might get rich off of a divorce, not rich, but they get a good bag off a divorce. They find a male mentor, they start fucking him, and then he takes that money, helps him multiply. Even the Kayla, it's a light-skinned girl named Kayla, and she does a whole bunch of different. She did an interview with Steph Cole one time, and she literally had a mentor. She had a mentor, and it was a guy that she was dating. It was a guy she was fucking. He taught her the ATM business, and then she basically took that and used her beauty and sexuality to get her into places. I'm telling you right now, like a lot of these women who are like successful in, multi-level marketing campaigns and whatnot, they had a male mentor who did it for free. Now, I'm not saying that men can't get a male mentor either, but you're going to pay that 10 racks. And they're not going to be as available to you as they are to a woman who they're fucking. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, I mean, he's talking about, oh, well, it's easier to have a conversation about making money than it is to have a conversation about being faithful. No, it's not. I mean, there's so many justifications for being faithful. It's easy to justify being faithful to one woman. It really is. What's hard is to talk about how it's not in a man's nature to be, monogamous. That's the hard discussion. It's an easy discussion to, oh, well, you should just be faithful. That's the end of the discussion. The Bible says, one man to one woman. That's the end of the discussion. I mean, the faithful discussion is the easiest fucking discussion because everybody fucking agrees with you. But guess what people don't agree with, especially women? The nature of man. Okay? The 27x testosterone level. The libido, the high sex drive. The sexual access and sexual variety being essential to a man's mental health. That's the difficult discussion. Not be faithful, just love one woman. That's the easy discussion. Now, I'm not saying, it's wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is what he's saying is disingenuous because everybody knows being faithful is the easiest discussion of them all. Because if you say, nah, I think I'm going to cheat, then everybody's going to say you're a shitty person. So, but guess what? People are going to give him what he's asking for, which is the doggy pats on the back. Good boy. You're faithful. And you're a good man. That's what he's asking for. He wants the good man pat on the back. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but the grandstanding for clout and then shooting little subs. Like if you're going to shoot a subliminal, nigga, fire it off. Drop a name. What podcast won't let you on, nigga? Like ain't nobody reaching out to you except Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil. But us in this space, nobody's reading. I ain't know who the hell he was. And there's no disrespect because he got more clout than me. He got more clout than me. Okay? But, I mean, that's just reality. I'm still on his Instagram trying to figure out exactly who he is and, like, what he actually does. I mean, all I see is he got a family and he posts inspirational quotes on Instagram, and he, you know, riding in PJs and shit. I don't know. Maybe he's got some type of cool job or some shit because he's always courtside somewhere. Founder of My Mentor USA. Okay, so he owns My Mentor USA. And look, I'm not trying to bag on the guy. You know, I'm not saying he's I mean, I think he's a good guy for sure, but he is a simp. Okay, let's keep going.
And loving one woman purely. Because what I have come to realize, the hardest thing for a man to do, and guys always capping in the comments when I say this, but they're not really living it because I'm living it. The hardest thing for a man to do is be faithful to one woman. And what I mean by being,
I mean, he's right. So I don't see how, I mean, he's right. It's hard to do, but the conversation is not hard. Let's keep going.
Faithful is not just about not having sex, but I also mean by cultivating her heart and mind, by speaking life into her, by understanding that his greatest strength is his gentleness, by not talking down to her, by not dictating and controlling and trying to.
There you go. Dictating and controlling. He's in no control of his household.
Silence her and make her. What men are looking for today are robots.
What? Dude, he's full of shit. He's full of shit for that one. He's full of shit for that one. And let's get into the comment section. Here's the thing. He's talking about controlling this and controlling that, but your wife is doing exactly what you like. When you look at his wife, she's not doing the Instagram model thing. She's not doing slutty things on social media. His wife is literally doing exactly what he like wants or what a man would want out of a wife. See, when you talk about all that controlling this and controlling that, men aren't trying to control women who aren't doing slutty shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that, oh, you know, he's controlling comes from the bitch was going out butt naked. She was going out half naked. She was going here. She was going there, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's where the controlling comes in and be like, yo, you know, it's kind of crazy that you staying out till 2 a.m. and you got a 2-piece bikini on. Like, what's good? Oh, well, you're trying to be controlling. You know, that's where that controlling shit comes from. He doesn't even understand where the conversation comes from. But older woman in the comments says, I follow Tony and he is the real deal. Protect him at all costs. Real talk. I love some Tony Gaskin. Let's pray that his wife doesn't divorce him or he doesn't cheat, right? Because he's doing the same Derek Jackson shit. And, you know, it could end badly. So look, double dare a punk ass red pill to challenge him. So you hear the women know exactly who he's talking about. Man, where the men at for us good single women? If your life mission is to be with someone else, you disrespectful to God. Don't care if you believe or not. You was born with your own path and talents. God made us in his image. So this is a guy in the comments. So as you can see, the women wholeheartedly agree with his statements here. But yeah, let's get into his shtick here. How he butters his bread, essentially. All right. So as you guys can see, I mean, it is a financial ploy at the end of the day. Book publishing boot camp live October 4th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. $397. God damn. A book publishing boot camp. 27 lessons. I hope it's worth it. The Growth Club, which, you know, I mean, I'm not mad that he's selling a course. Shout out to him, you know, respect. But I just want you guys to know where his motive is coming from. He knows that his market share is He's figured out the Derek Jackson formula, and he, as he should. If I was him, if I had the stomach to, I would get on the Derek Jackson wave too. Oh, woman is God, the black woman is God, queen this, queen that. I would get on it too. I just can't do it. It's just not me. It's not my authentic self. I'm gonna call these hoes out. I'm not going to enable the bad behavior. So he has a $5 course, 1 lesson. Okay. Then he has 62 lessons for $4,700. I mean, that's a hefty price. That's a pretty penny. Masterclass online dating audio replay, 2 lessons, $25. Masterclass product creation. Wonder what that is. $197 out the gate. Yeah, so here are the modules. Buy his course, guys. I'm sure it'll help you learn how to be a better simp. But anyways, so we're looking at, and like I said, I'm not trying to go at him or anything like that. He has a beautiful family. But here's the thing. Here's the book, A Woman's Influence. Own your worth, cultivate your power, and change your relationships for the better. Now, this is the cover of their recent book that they dropped together. And now that he figured out how to publish books and use ChatGPT to write, 500-page books about the 5 love languages, he has figured out that he can just keep writing books and pander to women and the simps. All right. So he also was on the Breakfast Club, it looks like. And here's the thing, though. He is a vertically challenged brother. He is a short king. He's a short king. So a lot of these women talking about where are the men like this? Where are the men like this? There's plenty of men like this. They're just not 6 feet tall. I mean, that's it. It's pretty much it. I don't know what to tell you. But there's a reason. There's a reason why he moves in the way that he does. And I'm looking at his wife's Instagram, and it doesn't look like she has to be controlled, honestly. She's a mother. She's very feminine, and she's doing the right thing. She's not out here doing the slutty thing. She's supporting her man. She posts pictures of her man. Her whole world is her man, and that's why he's giving it back to her, which I respect. But don't get out here and talk about, well, men just want a robot, and they want a woman who they could control. And no, that's not it, because when you look at your woman, she doesn't dress like a fucking slut. She doesn't dress like one of these Instagram slurs. She doesn't do that. Okay? She doesn't do that. So there wasn't really much for you to correct. There wasn't much for you to correct. And it's crazy how he's trying to make it seem like, oh, all these men are just super controlling. And it's like, no, dude, you're full of shit, because you're not understanding that your girl, it appears, was ready-made. So to answer his question on, oh, well, I don't respect a man if he's not married. I'm gonna tell you what, these women don't want to be fucking married. How about that? What if I told you the women don't want to be married? How about that? I wonder what these male simps would say if I said, hey, bro, the women, they don't want to be married like you think they want to. Watch this. So you saw that. She put on the wedding ring, and then she starts to envision herself cleaning up, doing chores, making the bed, wiping down tables, doing laundry, and then she throws the wedding ring away. So what was that, Big T? What was that, Big Tony? Please, Tony Gaskin, tell us again why you don't respect a man unless he's married, please. What about a woman? Do you respect a woman unless she's married and faithful? See, that's the shit that he's not talking about. Because let's keep it a buck. These modern women, they don't want to be married. I'll tell you that right now. When I was younger, when I was, coming out of high school, I had a high school sweetheart, and I wanted to marry her. She didn't want to be married. So what the fuck are we supposed to do as men? When the love of your life doesn't want to be married, then what are you supposed to do? Then I started to realize, oh, I guess these modern women don't really want to be married. So, you know, later down the line, she got married, right? But she wasn't ready then. A lot of these younger women, I mean, hell, how are you gonna get these 24, 25 and under women to get married when they don't even want to be married? Look at her. She wants to party. She wants to go out to the club and be out till 4 a.m. and, you know, suck a nigga's dick on a yacht. That's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do, and he doesn't get he doesn't get it. So tell me again, brother Tony, you know, why you don't respect a man unless he's married or married and faithful, rather.
Right. And to be honest with you, that's why I'm in the relationship space. Because for me personally, I don't respect a man until he's married. Like a man does not earn my respect until he's married and faithful.
Damn.
Like he could bench press 500. He can make $1 million a week. He can have a jet. He can have houses around the world. A man does not.
Oh, but you have all those things, right? You fly private jets. You do all these things. And now he's trying to shame other rich men. Okay? It's crazy. It's crazy.
My respect. He will have my kindness. He will have, you know, my love as a brother, as a man, but he won't have my respect and admiration until he can be married and faithful.
So is that the highest level of a man?
It's the highest level of a
and
man.
Faithful in particular. It's
faithful, because anybody could be married. That's a piece of paper. See, real marriage is a covenant, because when we had marriage with God, we didn't have a courthouse. We didn't have a piece of paper. We have a covenant.
So you heard what he said. All right. And I just showed you that the women don't want to be fucking married. So, I mean, it's crazy how these niggas justify this shit. It's crazy how these niggas justify this shit. Shout out to Alpha Zoe. He says, Beyonce, Jay-Z taught me how to be a woman and a wife. Oh, yeah. That was a good video. Women make 5K and take their foot off the gas. Men make 5K and start wondering how I can multiply this 3 to 5 times. Yeah. 80% of OF chicks and spicy women have a boyfriend or fuck buddy telling them what to do. Exactly. Alphazo says, give a man $1 million, a McLaren, a blue check, and clout. See how faithful he is, right? Sergeant Hoddle says, figures Breakfast Club are simps, right? And DJ MV is in hot water right now. Me, him. They really don't, though. Me, him says they want to say they were married. That's why they filed for divorce so much. They just want that notch to seem desired. Facts. Alphazo says, any man not actively dating, I'm not taking advice from. Right. Remember that one girl from the live podcast who said she doesn't care to be a wife? Yep. Alphazo says they want the wedding, not the marriage. Then he also says they don't strive for marriage until they have 50 bodies, 21 nightstands, 2 to 3 baby daddies, emotional trauma, tattoos. Right. And finding themselves, learning who they are. Right. And that's just learning what size penis they like. That's really what that means. Alvazo says $1 million a week. Okay, he's lost it. Right. Me, him says he must be a divorce attorney pushing that garbage. Sergeant Hoddle says faithfulness, highest level of a man, ? Yeah. So the women don't want to be married. And then when they do want to get married, they want you to marry them when they have like 100 bodies. So listen to this woman explaining why body count should not matter to men.
I have been through hell and back. I've been through so many mental health crises. I've suffered from anxiety and depression and traumatic events that you can probably never fully wrap your head around. Well, yeah, but you inspire me and you motivate me, so I like that. They like it until they realize I have to live my life a certain way in order to survive. It's gonna take a while to earn the title of my man or my boyfriend. And sometimes to control my anxiety and depression, I require a lot of alone time, but you have to be confident enough to know that it has nothing to do with you. You'll probably get fed up with the amount of action that I will require over talking. You can tell me all the things, how beautiful I am, how smart I am, how attracted you are to me, how incredible I am, and how different I am from all the other women you've ever met. But I'm not gonna believe you. At least not for a long time, because my heart has experienced numerous shattering.
It's over after that, man. Why don't y'all get that? Now, Tony Gaskin, it looks like he got his wife pretty young. It looks like they were young together. They met at a very young age, and he got her, and they're Gucci now. So he got her at a very young age, okay? So she didn't have that time to learn herself. She didn't have that time to figure out who she was or who she wanted to be. She didn't have that time to explore her sexuality, as these modern women would like to say. She missed out on that. Your wife, yes, your wife missed out on that. Now, I'm not saying that she wants to do that, but I'm saying she missed out on that in exchange to raise the beautiful family that you guys have. But don't go shitting on other guys if they're not married because it didn't work out for them. That's, so what are you going to say about divorced men who were faithful to their wives and their wives divorced them? You respect those men? So you know who I respect? The Malcolms. The mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable men, whether they're married or not. That's the type of man I am. I respect the Malcolms who make this world go round. The plumbers. The electricians. The guys who work in the sewers. Right? That's who I respect. Married or not, I don't give a fuck. If you're doing an important job, I respect you, nigga. The guys on the oil rigs. The men working on skyscrapers. The men going to war. The Malcolms. You know, he's so high in the sky. He's so high in the clouds. He's making so much money from his fucking courses that he's disconnected from the everyday, regular Malcolm. Not me. Not me. Not I. I stand with the Malcolms. Because that's who I am. A Malcolm. Mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Reporting for duty. And my respect extends to those of you who may not be married, but you're doing right by yourself. You got your own thing going. You got your own crib. You just put down on a house. You just started a business. You just started a new LP. You just started a new LLC. You just started a new C Corp, an S Corp. You just started a new business venture. Those are the men who I respect. And guess what? Yeah, I do care if you're making a fucking $1 million a week. Because I'm going to ask your ass how you do that shit. These guys are disconnected. That's what it is.
Every man that I've ever been with has been unfaithful to me. You're good.
Every man that I've ever been with has been unfaithful to me. Bruh, that's such bullshit. Here's the thing. Women will say a man who they're not even in a relationship with was unfaithful to them. Bro, they claim men who don't want nothing to do with them. That's what's really going on. I like all these women have cheating stories. Such bullshit. All these women have these cheating stories. Oh, you cheated on me, too. Bruh, y'all were never together. This is the shit that gets on my damn nerves. Like, y'all got all these damn cheating stories with men who never committed to y'all. But just because he fucked another bitch, now you saying he's cheating. He's not cheating. He was never yours, bruh. And they don't get that. They genuinely don't get that. Okay?
Gonna have to work extra hard. And I'm gonna be a challenge. One that many men might not be up for. And that's okay.
She's gonna be a challenge. Do men want a challenge in their marriage? Do they want to be challenged by their wife every fucking waking hour and every moment of the day? Does that sound ideal to you? Does that sound like a good time to you? Does that sound like something that you would want to be bound to for the rest of your damn life? Doesn't sound appealing.
Because it took me a really fucking long time. But now I know my worth.
Now she knows. Now she knows. After being ran through by all the Chads, it's too fucking late. And they're trying to take this ran through pussy and repackage it and sell it to you, men. Yep, she's trying to sell that thing to you, bro. You gonna take it? You gonna take it?
And hey, I may come with a lot of fucking baggage, but I'll never hide anything from you. Hell,
Cap.
I wrote a book revealing all of my skeletons from my past.
She wrote a book just like Brittany Renner. It's OV, and they want us to cuff this. Guys, do not let male simps like Tony Gaskins gas your dumb ass up into marrying these modern women. And hell, I'll have a conversation with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll have a conversation with him because I'm not scared because I can have this conversation. Like, what he don't understand is, bro, your wife, I mean, what was she born in 1974? Like, my nigga, she's not, she for one, she's not doing the shit that a lot of these modern women are doing. So you don't really have to control her. But if you had seen what's going on out here in these streets, oh, you'd be like, oh shit, now I know what y'all niggas talking about. But he's not even dating. He hasn't seen the dating market. Dude, I'm about to go out tonight and I'm gonna come back with a report. I'm gonna come back with a report. These girls are different, yo. Like, they don't give a fuck, and there's no shame. There's literally no shame.
There's literally nothing I can hide. And that's gonna scare you too. I have nothing to hide. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. And when I tell you, it might be things you don't want to hear. But that's the beauty in real love and acceptance in a relationship. You accept my flaws from my past. You accept me in my present. You accept the possibilities of who I may be in the future. You're gonna have to stand up for me if someone read my book.
Wow. So now you are in the line of fire if somebody reads her book and then disrespects you for it. Like, yo, I read your girl's book. Didn't she say that she fucked so-and-so? I fucked the, he fucked the, 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 pass some hoes around. Didn't she say that she fucked so-and-so? Bruh, now you have to defend her. You have to defend her if somebody recognizes her and says, yo, didn't you write in your book that you did OnlyFans before? Did you write in your book that, you know, you used to sell pussy on the Vegas Strip before? Hold on, aren't you that same bitch who wrote that book about, you know, getting a train ran on you in high school? Oh, okay. And we're supposed to cuff this, bruh. God, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane.
And doesn't agree with the things that I've done in my past. You're gonna have to stand by me and be proud of my journey and how far I've come. I'm weird. I'm flawed. I'm scarred. And I'm slightly damaged. But I used to be embarrassed by my broken parts. Not anymore. Because even in pieces, I am so worth having.
No, you're not. And this is just an example of, I mean, I've been saying it till the, you know, I've been saying it, screaming it to the hills. Modern women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. Let me repeat. Modern women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. Okay? That's the reality. That's the reality. And now we have to deal with these women who went to college, racked up student loan debt, They're out here trying to get jobs and they can't get jobs and they're blaming men. They're blaming the patriarchy. It's absolutely insane. I got a couple videos for you. These hoes are blaming us because they went to college thinking that they were going to outdo us. And then men were just like, well, fuck college. Unless I'm an athlete, unless I'm a ball player, why the fuck am I going to college? Because those are the only guys who are going to get laid anyway. Right? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now you're going to have to cuff these women who are, deep in student loan debt, can't even get a job out of high school or out of college because they got a worthless degree.
First internship, can't fathom working for the rest of their life.
The original creator turned his stitches off for some reason, even though he asked a question, but I think we need to talk about this because I am a Gen Zer who got her first corporate in-office adult 9-to-5 job this year. And I was actually really excited about it because it was a marketing position in a healthcare company. So I thought it was going to be really great. And I get that the company itself ended up being horribly toxic. But I also made the decision within only 4 months of working there that if I had to do this corporate drone thing for the rest of my life, because I did the math, you couldn't retire in this economy. I just would rather clock out eternally. There were people in their 40s.
She's literally saying she would rather die than work 40 hours a week for the rest of her life. And they want equal pay. You cannot make this shit up. She literally said, if I have to work 40 hours a week for the rest of my life, I'd rather just die. And they want equal pay, even though they're getting equal pay, if not more than men. Bro, how does this make sense?
You couldn't retire in this economy. I just would rather clock out eternally.
So let's hear what she actually said fully.
And I get that the company itself ended up being horribly toxic, but I also made the decision within only 4 months of working there that if I had to do this corporate drone thing for
4 fucking months. These hoes can't work 4 months without wanting some damn vacation time. Dude, when I worked for CMC, College Moving Company, and this was a manual labor job, I worked that job for 9 months, didn't take a day off, bust my back, bust my ass every single day, 10-hour days, moving 3-4 houses a day. You didn't hear a complaint out of me. I was walking to work. That's how dedicated men are. That's how dedicated Malcolms are to keeping this country running. And this bitch puts in 4 months of work and she's ready to not clock out and be a stay-at-home mom. And why did feminists, advocate for women in the workplace? No, she would rather die. This woman is going to be on OnlyFans in 6 months. Mark my words.
For the rest of my life, because I did the math. You couldn't retire in this economy. I just would rather clock out eternally. There were people in their 40s at the company making the same amount of money as me, still in the same struggling to get by position. And I was like, is this is it? This is life? Because I would rather just tap out right now. And I tried to keep pushing through with blind optimism, but it was so soul crushing that 9 months in, I just had to wake up and be like, hey, is this the life you want to keep living? And the answer was no, I don't want to do this. So I had to leave for my own health reasons, ironically.
I had to leave for my own health reasons. Bitch, you got fired. You suck at your job and you got fired. Just keep it a buck. These women, I told you, they be lying to win arguments, bro. You got fired. You sucked at your fucking job. You weren't doing this shit the right way. You weren't doing this shit the company way. You want to do shit your own way. We don't have that here. Talking about it was a toxic work environment. What? Did they ask you to do work? Did they ask you to get your ass off TikTok and do your fucking job? It's toxic to tell modern women to go to work. Bruh, ain't no saving them. Ain't no helping them.
sadly been happier doing odd jobs here and there, struggling to pay bills.
Odd jobs here and there, struggling to pay bills. Man, y'all know what the hell she talking about. Odd jobs here and there, my ass. Bitch, you selling pussy. What the hell? Try to play that shit with us. Hell no. We know what the fuck going on. Odd jobs here and there. Odd blowjobs. What the fuck? And they really think we finna buy this shit. Well, I'm just struggling doing odd jobs here and there just to get by. Bitch, you got on seeking arrangements the moment you lost your damn job. Do not cap. Do not cap.
Living, and the answer was like, no, I don't want to do this. So I had to leave for my own health reasons, ironically. And I've sadly been happier doing odd jobs here and there, struggling to pay bills and just living life and having fun. And everyone...
Odd jobs here and there, struggling to pay bills, living life and having fun. She's doing sex work. Guys, you have to be able to decipher this. When a woman does not have a job and she stays in an apartment that's $2,500 a month, she's doing sex work. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. That is the end of the damn discussion. She's doing sex work. And look, I'm not hating on the hoes doing sex work. It benefits men. Like they think that they're, taking a shot at the patriarchy and the corporate work structure. Bitch, you're just helping the corporate work structure get the fuck off. That's what you're doing. Thank you.
keeps asking, like, what's your plan? What are you going to do? I don't know what the plan is, but I know if I have to go back to that corporate and office 9 to 5, like, I won't be alive a year from that date.
Drama queen much? Bitch, you better take your ass back and beg for your job back. See, these women have no idea of, and then Tony Gaskin, he wants us to marry these women. She can't even commit to a fucking job for more than 9 months. And we have to marry them? It's crazy. She can't commit to a job for 9 months and they expect us to marry these women. It's insane, bro. 9 months at the job and, oh, it's toxic, it's toxic, it's toxic. What? You a damn lie. I bet you had plenty coworkers who was nice to you. Walked you to your car every day after work. Man, these hoes be fucking lying, bruh.
So say whatever you want about Gen Z, but we're just finally putting our foot down about this corporate lifestyle where you waste most of your life sitting in an office doing little to nothing. I would rather just get my work done on my time and then get to go live my life.
Get my work done on my time. I told you she wanted to do shit her own way. Man, how did I read this out? Because I've been in corporate America. I've worked a corporate job. You heard what she said. I just want to do my shit my own way on my own time. Bitch, that's not how the goddamn company works. It's called logistics. It's called chain of command. What the hell, bro? I just want to do my own work whenever I want to do it. And you know, if the company needs it at, on October 20th at 8 p.m., then, I think if I turn it in at 8 a.m. just because I had a long day, sipping margaritas and I got a hangover and now my belly aches and I was puking a little bit. And then now I think I'm anorexic. Bruh. Just turn the goddamn paperwork in at 8 p.m. or you're fucking fired. And that's exactly what happened. See, she tried to paint it up like she just left the job. No, bitch, you couldn't do it. You got fired. You were trying to do shit your way. You were trying to do shit on your own time. And that's against our mission and vision. That's against our corporate policy. That's against our company ethics. We have a fiduciary duty to our clients to get things done the right way, at the right time, on time. And your ass over here lollygagging in dream world, talking about how the patriarchy and the power structure of the company is holding you down. Get the fuck out of here. No, literally, get the fuck out of here. Pack up your cubicle and go. Pack up your shit and leave. Because you are not a good fit for this company. 5 years later, the company blows up, and she'll be the one talking about, oh, I built that company. I helped build that company. No, the fuck you didn't. You are a low-level employee. Just like they say, oh, well, I helped build that man. I helped him build his company. You didn't help shit. What the hell? You didn't do a damn thing. You didn't help shit. It's ridiculous. I helped build him, and then when we divorced, he left me with nothing. So I deserve half. What? Are you kidding me? This is what they're doing in marriages too, y'all. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. This is what they're doing in marriages.
Gen Z, to their core, takes the motto, work to live, do not live to work, very seriously. And if corporations don't start understanding that, like, it's just going to keep getting worse for everybody.
No, it's not. They're just going to outsource. The bitch don't understand how companies work. She literally thinks that, oh, my generation, everybody's going to stand up with me. You're going to be the only one standing up. I bet she tried to take more people when she tried to quit the job, right? You know, she the type of bitch to try and get a petition signed. Okay, everybody, let's get a union started and let's get everybody in the office to walk out on the same day. She was the only bitch to walk out, and they were like, yeah, you know, somebody told us you were passing around a piece of paper getting people to sign about how the workplace is toxic. Yeah, your shit's at the front door. Actually, it's at the back door. Take a hike, bitch. Yeah, we'll send you a W-2 in the mail. Ah, God damn it. Oh, my God. It's crazy, yo. It's so wild. Oh, my God. This is hilarious. This is so funny, guys. I mean, it's so crazy. We got another one, another complainer. Can't handle the workforce.
I have a bone to pick with America. So I'm headed to my serving job. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Why I make more money serving. I have my literal business marketing degree that put me in a cute $80,000 in debt. And I make more serving sushi rolls because I've been applying to marketing jobs fucking for weeks now. And the pay cut is insane. Insane. But the jobs that are like a cute 150 to 200,000 a year, I'm not getting those. I'm a almost 25-year-old, my birthday soon, almost 25-year-old chick going against, you know, corporate ass America, people with so much experience. All I got is my degree. You know, people say, get your degree, but then they don't talk about how you need experience. The degree was the experience.
Yeah, and this is what these hoes don't understand. When you're in college, yes, you're studying, but guess what, little bitch? You also have to fucking work. I recommend getting a job, getting some experience. You can work as an intern, even if it's unpaid. But look, guess what these bitches want to do during their college? They want to party. They want to get drunk. They want to get fucked. They want to go to the frat parties and the athlete parties. Dude, you don't have nothing to complain about. You caused this on yourself. When I was in college, I was working. And I played football. I worked. I studied. I was a student athlete. Student first, athlete second. I got a damn job. If you would have been working throughout college, even if it was with the local insurance company, it's so easy to get a job, especially for a blonde haired woman, or she looks like a natural brunette trying to go blonde, right? But a white woman in general, period. It's so easy to get a job in an insurance company, like somebody who got a local branch. Even at the bank, you could get a job at the bank. Dude, if you would have got a job at the bank, I mean, oh my God. I mean, the sky would be the limit. These women, it's not about what you did in college and how good your grades were and all this shit. They think they can lean on, well, I got all A's. I graduated with a 3.6, so I should be able to get a job. They don't care about that shit. It's about who you know. I'm not going to bring you into my company if we don't know that you're a good fit. And we're not going to take a risk on you when we have, Jason, who did an internship and we know him and he's been with us for 6 to 9 months. And he thought about his future. He went and got an internship, and now he's on the road to get a C-suite position because he worked his ass off in college and wasn't, going out and drinking and getting fucked up and, taking random dicks. But that's what you was doing in college. And that's why you don't got no fucking job right now. So the only person to blame is yourself. And here's the thing. These women, I'm taking on big ass corporate America. No, you're not. You're a clog in the wheel. Why do these women think that they are going to go and shake up corporate America? Bitch, you're finna to be a rat. You're finna be a gerbil on a spinning wheel. But these are the jobs that y'all want. Air conditioned jobs with no pay. And then she talked about, oh, well, I'm getting paid the same at my the sushi restaurant, so work both the jobs in. Get your experience in corporate America if that's what you really desire. But that's not what she really desires. These women don't really desire to elevate in corporate America. They really don't. They really don't. They just want to be able to get paid for doing nothing and say that they're better than men. That's what it is. That's what it is. And then she's going to act like she's getting oppressed because she can't get a marketing job that isn't going to pay her what she owes in student debt. All they want to do is complain, bro. All they want to do is complain. But if you competed like the men, you get the results like the men. Because guess what? When the men can't get jobs, I guess it's back to the construction. I guess it's back to that damn cement company my dad worked for 50 years. I guess it's back to the goddamn plumbing gig. I guess it's back to the community college and I can pick up a trade. When men can't get the jobs, we figure out a fucking way. Or I guess I'm going to take a bet on myself and start my own marketing company. I got a guy who I went to college with. And I'm not going to lie, he did grow up with money, but his dad didn't give him shit. He was one of those Indian guys. He grew up with money. He went to college. His dad made him work for everything he got. Taught him discipline. Taught him how to build businesses from the ground up by himself. This guy was a gamer. He made money gaming and shit like that. Gaming only took him so far. He graduated with a business marketing degree, just like this young lady. And guess what he did? He said, no, I don't want to work for my dad. I don't want a handout. I'm going to start my own company. This dude started his own company, had 250 employees. He just dissolved the company 6 months ago. The company was a multi-million-dollar company. He dissolved the company. It was too many. He had too many. He had too many irons in the fire. He had too many buns in the oven. He was juggling too many things. He was spinning too many plates financially. He had too many businesses. So he had to dissolve the first company that he started when he got out of college. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Y'all never faced no adversity. So then when adversity smacks your ass in the face, you're shocked. And then they're going to complain. They're going to say, oh, I was discriminated against in the workplace because toxic male workplace privilege. And they're just going to blame men for their failures. Like, bitch, you don't know shit about marketing and you're on social media? Why would you go to school for a marketing degree when social media is here? Like, it's there. That's marketing, social media. Like, here's the thing. Women will go to college for marketing and not even understand the basic fundamentals of marketing. Marketing is essentially spending fucking money. That's literally all it is. It's not, oh, let me think of, I'm some ad man. I'm going to be like Mad Men, Don Draper, and I'm going to think of these witty commercials, and they're going to pay me $100,000 a commercial. That's not how it works, stupid bitch. It's not how it works. You put money into cold calling. You put money into direct mail. You put money into PPC. You put money into Facebook ads. You put money into Google ads. That's really all it is. All the clever little commercials, that's above your pay grade. That's Hollywood shit. That's above your pay grade. She thought she was gonna get a marketing degree, go work for some corporate America, some Fortune 500 company, and then be directing their commercials. That's what they think marketing is. I'm telling you. Because I went to business school, and all the girls who majored in marketing, they literally thought that they were going to be making commercials. I'm telling you, they genuinely believed that they were going to graduate college and be the first. They were going to be the first, person to get picked for a commercial campaign. And that's why you see all these other businesses failing, like Bud Light, Victoria's Secret, because they put women in charge of their marketing division who don't know a damn thing about marketing and don't understand the concept of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And now they've run your company into the ground, all in the name of wokeness, diversity, and inclusion.
Honey, relax.
So, I mean, God, if that doesn't prove it, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Now, let me show you another video of a sister, an educated sister. Now she doing DoorDash. She doing DoorDash. These are the most educated. She got mad because the woman didn't give her a bigger tip. Let's watch.
You can see how much work it was and why I should be getting a tip because of how much work this was.
No, you don't deserve
Yes,
a tip. You
I do.
certainly don't.
Why do I not?
You're crushing the ramen noodles for
I'm
one.
not
With
crushing
it.
anything.
Yes,
The
you
ramen
are.
noodles are perfectly fine.
No,
I don't
they're
know what
not.
you're talking
No,
about.
they're not.
They're
I
perfectly
just saw
fine.
you crush them.
They're not crushed. And why does it matter anyway?
So first off, you're not entitled to a tip. It's called a tip for a reason. It's extra.
I'm
You're
taking
not
it back
good
to
at
the
your
store. They're
job,
not
so
for you
why would you
anymore.
get a tip?
They're not for you anymore. I just told you why I should get a tip.
And where's the the female solidarity? Aren't y'all supposed to support women? See, women don't even put their money behind other women. When's the last time, as a woman, keep it a buck, if you're watching this in the playback, because I know they ain't gonna watch live. If you're watching this in the playback, when's the last time you really put money into another woman's pocket and not receive anything else from it? Like, invested in a woman because you genuinely just believed in her. I ain't talking about saying, yes, girl, slay, girl, you're beautiful, even though the bitch is 300 pounds. I'm talking about you putting $10,000 in her pocket and saying, I believe in you and I want to watch you fly.
I had to pack all of this in my car and bring it to you guys and unpack it. You did not pay me. You paid the service. You paid the delivery app.
Food, okay?
You paid the delivery app. You did not pay me. Do you not understand that? No, I'm taking all of this back.
No, you're not.
She's taking it back when she paid for it. Jesus. And here's the thing. White women, you're no match. When it comes to the physicality, the brutality that this woman has a potential of inflicting on you, that's why when she stepped in front of the car, she got him, like, she stepped back. When the black woman stepped in front of the trunk because she was trying to reach for her food, she stepped back. Why? Because she knows, damn, even though I'm mad at this bitch, I know this bitch will fuck me up.
Like, yeah.
It's a huge bitch. Bitch look like she 250.
You guys can get your refund, and another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with you.
No, you're stealing. No, I'm not.
So this is where the man should come in and take the shit. Period.
Yeah, I'm taking it back.
But a lot of you guys, look, listen up to the blue vitamin white guy. Well, how do we get our stuff if you take it back? Bruh, y'all got to get a backbone. at some point, you gotta slap the fuck out of bitch and just take your shit.
And another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with.
No, you're stealing.
No, I'm not
You
stealing
are
it. I'm
stealing
taking it
for
back.
paying
How do we
to the
know you're
store.
going to
I'm
take it back to the store? How do we know you're going to take it back?
See, how do we know you're gonna take it back to the store? She gonna take that shit home to her 30 kids. This shit is crazy. And you got you have a man right here, and he's just letting this ride. White men, y'all have to. Please, y'all have to do better. Now, I know, I mean, I've been saying this, you know, black women will beat the shit out of a white man. That is a fact. But bro, you gotta bet on something. You gotta bet on yourself, bro. You gotta bet on yourself. How do you because I'm telling you right now, she would not have done this to a black man unless she was fucking him. Now, if she was fucking him, yeah, she would do this all day. But if it's I'm telling you right now, she wouldn't have done that to no black man.
You'll get a receipt. Trust me.
No,
You'll get your
I
receipt.
won't.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will.
So
I'm gonna
I
go
just
take
wanna
it back
You
to the
did.
store. I don't need it. I don't need all this
You're
stuff,
gonna get
so I don't
fired.
have a reason to have it.
This
So I'm
is
gonna take it back to the store.
$400
I don't
that
care
you're
how much it
stealing.
was.
You're stealing.
I'm
over
not stealing it. I'm taking it back to the store.
No,
What
you
don't
are.
understand?
You are. You're gonna go
Clearly,
to
you're not
jail.
understanding because I'm telling you right now, it's going back to the store. You guys can get your money back, and you can hire another driver.
You can't just take
Go
things
ahead
that
and
don't
drive
belong
another
to you.
driver.
No, you can't take.
Go
things.
ahead and
Damn, she's trying to take it, and the white woman let her take it, and her white husband let her take it. White men, I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't stand up for yourselves, these women will bitch you. And your own women are going to look at, she's going to be complaining for a little bit and be like, oh my God, that woman was so crazy. Da, 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 da. And then she's going to think about it and be like, but why didn't you defend me? And then it's going to be OV. Your marriage is done.
get another driver to.
You can't take things that don't belong to you. You clearly don't understand how this. To confirm the order, it's my property.
That doesn't
Or do
matter.
you not
guys
understand
can
what
just
property
get your
is?
refund back so that I don't have to deal with you guys.
No, you're gonna lose your job.
No, and at this point, I'd rather lose my job than have to deal with you guys. At this point,
So you're gonna load all of it up.
I'm gonna load it all back
You
up
are
and
so
get you guys
illogical.
can get you guys.
Wow.
I feel like this is just a waste of time. You're just wasting your time.
This is what black women do to black men all the time. For the record, for the record, you try and see your kids. Well, where the child support? I mean, I'm supposed to pay child support directly to the state, not you. All right, then I'm finna say they did this and that and third, and then I'm taking the kid. I'm loading them back up. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here, y'all. And I'm most disappointed in the white men behind the camera, respectfully. I love you guys, all right? I'm not trying to shit on you, but y'all have to stand up for yourselves. Y'all especially stand up for yourselves against black women. Because once they see that weakness, they're going to eat you alive. And black men, we know this. That's why a lot of black men are so hard and so rugged and so cold, because we know that once our women see that weakness, they're going to eat you alive. And that's exactly what this woman is doing to this white man right here. He's allowing her to disrespect his wife. It's insane.
I'd rather waste my time than deal with you guys at this point. I'd rather you guys deal with another delivery person, and then you can see that they're gonna have an issue as well, because you're not tipping. Then you're gonna have an issue with
tipping
them as
is
well.
optional for a
This
reason.
is gonna become a cycle. It's gonna keep.
If they wanted it to.
No, it's not. The next driver is going to be a Hispanic or some white guy, and he's going to drop the shit off, and he's going to be like, all right, y'all have a good day. Nobody makes a fuss about tips like this except sisters.
Like mandatory. Why didn't they make this?
I don't know. I don't make the rules for these apps. I just work
I mean,
for it.
then
And
why
I'm
don't you
wondering
complain
why
to them
guys
and
don't
just give us
tip.
our food?
We do complain. Have you not been hearing about the strikes? You guys not watch the
Do
news?
a better job.
What?
Do a better job.
I did a great job, actually. I delivered all this stuff to you. I loaded it, unloaded it, and I got it here early. So
And this is what happened. She got the order. She saw how much shit it was. She saw how much DoorDash or Instacart was paying, and she was like, oh yeah, that looks like a good ticket. She loaded it up in the car. Ooh, honey. Ooh, Lord, child. This is a lot of stuff. Ooh, honey, damn. They got check mark after check mark. Ooh, honey, they better give me a tip. And then she got that in her mind, leaving the grocery store. She pull up, she's starting to drop shit off, and halfway through, she's like, ooh, honey, I'm tired. Where can y'all give me a tip to regenerate my strength so I can keep going? Like, they're like such fucking scammers, bruh. They're just scammers, bro. Like, they just want you to, oh, my back hurt. Give me $1. Give her $1. Oh, okay. Everything feels good now. Like, it's like a fucking 60s cartoon.
I didn't do a good job and why I don't deserve a tip. That's how you show your appreciation.
Well, clearly you don't deserve a tip. You're not even giving me my groceries.
Well, no, I'm not, because you guys didn't tip me. Like, what are you understanding?
You don't deserve a tip. It's optional.
Okay, I don't
just
deserve.
because it's optional doesn't give you the right.
Great,
to
you said I don't
take
deserve
my
a tip, so now I'm
groceries.
going to return it back, and you guys can get your money
literally
back.
taking my groceries.
Yeah, I'm taking your groceries
You're
back to the store.
stealing my groceries.
White men, y'all, oh my God. That is your possession, literally, and she's taking it back. It's insane.
Okay, so you're stealing my groceries, taking them back to the
back to the
store, and then I'm gonna get you fired.
Go ahead.
Because
Go
you stole
ahead.
my groceries, and then I'm gonna call cops. Okay. That's $300
Go
worth of charges
ahead.
right there. So that's a misdemeanor.
Go
Or it's
ahead.
a felony for you.
Go ahead.
I just
At this
want
point-
I want
at this
to
point-
lay out the law.
And then she's willing to die on a hill to get convicted or even charged and arrested for a felony over a tip. This is the logic of modern Black women. They literally try and act like this isn't a thing, like it just doesn't exist. It's absolutely insane.
Go ahead and lay it out for me. You guys are going to get your refund back, and then
No.
you guys can deal with it.
It's
from
more than
there.
just
It's
a
not-
refund.
It
You've
has nothing to
stolen.
do with me anymore. So once I return those back to the store, it's up to them for what they do.
All right,
with
you know
okay?
what? You take
Yeah,
everything.
I'm
You take
going to.
everything,
Yeah.
and you have a great day. We are going
You
to
too.
report this.
Go ahead.
Probably gonna keep it for herself.
That's what I'm thinking, but
Yeah, I agree. She's probably gonna keep it for herself and go take it to the crib and then say, oh well, they weren't home for the handoff delivery. Try and lie on the app. You know, these bitches are fucking scammers. Fuck these hoes. Anyways, we're gonna get into the last. The last little thing. This clip is called Weaponize Incompetence, and this is a 8-minute clip of women complaining about their husbands, even though we don't respect men who are married unless they're married and faithful. You have women complaining about their husbands who were married and faithful, but now they're getting divorced because they're claiming the men have weaponized incompetence. Let's watch.
I was tagged in this video where this woman was talking about why she's getting a divorce. She was talking about his weaponized incompetence, or it could have been just flat out incompetence where it came to paying bills and getting things out of their name. And the comments, they were going, the women were going for it in the comments, and the women are not interested in remarrying after they divorce. And what this is also doing with so many women commenting is letting the child free and the single women know what life.
So let me stop it here. They're gonna get in the comments and it's gonna be a whole bunch of one-sided stories, a whole bunch of fucking lies and half-truths. I told you guys women lie to prove their points and arguments, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. It's an echo chamber of half-truths and lies. I already said that, like, we shouldn't believe these false grape accusations, and this is like a microcosm of false accusations, false interpretations, false regurgitations of past happenings in relationships. A lot of women do this.
Could be when pairing up with these people. Now, for this particular video, stay through to the end. I have a random little bonus for you guys waiting at the end that has nothing to actually do with this, but I'm just sticking it here just because I feel like it. Anyways, this comment that you can click into if you want to see the woman's video. She's like, are we all divorcing the same dude? But I do want to talk about some of the other comments. So Mama K says, having kids on top of that is exhausting, and working full-time chores. I've been saying.
So having kids on top of that is exhausting and working full-time. Doesn't the man have the children too? And isn't he working too? Your duty is to do chores. Period. But we saw the last clip of the woman who said she didn't want to be married. The women don't even want to do chores that they'll do for themselves. Because all those things remember that clip I just showed you of the woman, doing the laundry, cleaning up, folding her bed. All these things you do yourself. These are things that I do myself. Wash dishes, do my own laundry, fold the bed sheets. These are things that you do for yourself if you're a competent human being. But the moment you're doing it for a man, now it's slavery.
Single for 1.5 years, and it's not as stressful. So when women who have divorced talk about these things, they're saying that it is much easier to be a divorced mom with kids than it is to live with people like this. Mama and Minnie says, I'm going through this right now. Been with my fiance for 9 years, and I'm miserable. I want to be a fiance, not a mom to another damn man-child.
So she's been with her fiance for 9 years. Why the fuck are you with a fiance for 9 years? I mean, you should only be a fiance for a year, 2 years max.
She's been with a man for...
That man didn't want to marry you. He never did. But your ass is there for 9 years. See, and then this is the one-sided truth that I be talking about. These hoes don't want to tell the full story. Your accountability is the 9 fucking years. Well, I'll give you 1 year. I'll even give you 2 years. You got 7 years being a fiance, and the nigga hasn't planned a fucking wedding. And you're going to blame him. Bitch, read the writing on the wall. And you had a child with him, dumbass.
For 9 years, a fiance for 9 years. They're not even married. Why? Why stay? I don't get that part. And like I said,
See, why stay? I don't get that part. And then graze over it like it's not the main thing. Because she loves that man. She just fucking, adding to the echo chamber in the comment section. I don't take any of these comments seriously. It's all cap.
This whole video is about weaponized incompetence. And this person says, this is exactly why I left my ex. I slowly ended up being his mother. And it was like crazy.
I slowly ended up being his mother. How? Did you birth him? Then you're not his fucking mother. What the hell are these bitches talking about?
A 14-year-old boy, and I became angry and resentful.
You mean doing wifely duties? Doing wifely duties, she became angry and resentful. Dog, don't get married, bro. Just don't. Just don't. Not with no paperwork, for sure, because these hoes will be with you 14 years doing wifely duties and then be like, oh, well, I feel like I'm your mom. Bitch, do I fuck my mom? What the fuck is wrong with these hoes?
There are going to
I'm telling you, they got Oedipus complex, bro.
Be a lot of men in these Mojo Dojo Casa, these old men Mojo Dojo Casa houses, because they refuse to help out in the home. And so they are going to end up.
Because why? That's your job. And I doubt that he refuses to help out in the home. The woman is responsible for the inside duties. The man is responsible for the outside duties. If there's a leak in the roof, the man is responsible for fixing it. If yard work, the man is responsible. Taking out the trash, the man is responsible. The man does the outdoor stuff. You do the indoor stuff. This is the unspoken covenant between married couples that has been the tradition for the longest. But these women don't want tradition. They want to do it their own fucking way.
Living alone or with other men and will need to figure it out. This person at the bottom says, I've been engaged for 2 years for this reason. I will not go through with the actual marriage because I'm more of a mother and it's miserable.
This is a fucking lie. User 1566757267067056. And then these hoes really believe that shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Women are tired of carrying the load.
That's probably not even a woman. It's probably a fucking trans or a fucking homosexual. How do you even know it's a woman?
That is what that's the sentiment I'm getting. Women are tired of this. This person says happily divorced. The next person says this was literally my 20-year marriage with 2 kids.
20 years.
I'm divorced almost a year and it's far less stressful.
Kristen Bennett 666. This bitch worships the devil. And y'all believe in these hoes. It's crazy.
The next person, I talked myself out of being upset about something because I knew what would be said if I mentioned it. Realized I couldn't spend my life that way.
Literally, she's in a picture with her husband and talking shit about him. These hoes ain't shit.
Weaponized incompetence is stressful. And so many women are opting out of it because it is tiresome. Dudes, start helping. Not even helping, I'm sorry. Start participating. This is your life too. And women are tired of carrying the load. For my people that, like I said, if you are on TikTok, click into the comment so that you can watch the video. If you are on my YouTube page, I will post this woman's video so you can see what I was talking about. But now for the random bonus. Okay, so how I'm going to connect this. This man that I'm about to talk about is divorced.
So now she's about to talk shit about a Malcolm.
This woman reached out to me on my Instagram page and she said, this dude is annoying AF. He's divorced within a year of marriage and is an a-hole. Look at his latest post. I'm going to show you his post. I did look at his post. And I'm like, how old is this dude? He's 39. Absolutely no self-awareness, like 0% self-awareness. Mark wants to know, is this true or false? Most men are still
saying. So he's literally asking a question. Is this true or false? He's not even saying if it's the truth or not.
Because the character of the woman they want is not in the body they admire. That's what Mark says. This is the reason why he thinks that most men are single. And like I said, this is very tangentially like connected. It has nothing to do with anything. I just want to put it here. So this is Mark, a fuller picture of Mark.
So here we go. She's going to proceed to body shame him. But if a man does this to a woman, he's a piece of shit. He didn't even body shame anybody. He said, are men single? Because he asked a question, are men single because the woman that they want or the woman that has the personality traits or qualities that they want is not in the right body, meaning that, you know, the women that have the personality traits that he values are not attractive to him. That's what he's saying.
I'm just baffled at how much audacity these people have.
Or it's not even what he's saying, it's what he's asking.
They have like no self-awareness. They will be talking about women's bodies and characters and relationship issues, have no success.
But you don't even know what type of body type he likes. You're assuming that he wants a skinny woman. Maybe he sees all these skinny bitches and they have everything he wants except not enough meat on their bones. You don't even know what he wants.
Full relationships under their belt, have no health and fitness regimen, yet want to talk about women. A fuller picture.
And here's the thing, the brother is overweight for sure. He needs to get on the Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course. I'm not denying that, but she's insinuating his intentions of that post without even really, for one, understanding what his preference is, and for two, even inquiring about what that post meant to him. She's just going based off of a woman said, oh, he's an asshole because he posts this stuff about women and relationships.
Mark and his audacity on full display. Just nerve and gall just on full display. It's just palpable.
And it looks like he had a son. It looks like they might be at some balloon release or a gender reveal.
Looking and how they come across on social media and how they must be in real life speaks to why they cannot be successful in these relationships and why someone would decide that they are annoying AF. Just no self-awareness. Mark just a smiling, unsuccessful in his relationships and single, and then having the nerve to talk about women when he should be reflecting on himself. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.
So I'm getting a divorce and I don't talk about it a lot because this person's still in my life and like we're cool. But I used to get asked all the time, like, why are you getting a divorce? Like, you still get along and he's just so nice and so great. Like, I don't understand. And I feel like a lot of people probably go through this, and I'm going to give you prime examples that happened today of why people end up getting divorced that get along. Okay. We had a marital home together. We recently sold that home and he had been living there. And so he is now moving out. So I was like, okay, you need to.
So they're preparing to sell their marital home because they're getting a divorce. And I'm gonna tell you what, she probably got the majority of the proceedings.
The internet and turn the boxes in. You need to contact the new owners about taking over the power and the water and everything else. Okay. After walking through step by step of those things, I got an email today, or no, I didn't just get an email. I got an email, I got a phone call, I got text messages, I got it all. Okay. A damn pigeon almost showed up with a letter strapped to its leg to tell me that our water bill was late. So I texted him and I'm like, why am I getting blown up by the water company? And didn't get a response, but then I get an email that says your water bill has been paid. So then I get a text that says, oh, I forgot, like I paid it. I was like, okay, cool. Like, did you ever talk to the new owners about like transferring over the water? He's like, what do you mean? And I said, did you talk to the new owners about taking over the water account? And he's like, I didn't know I was supposed to.
So you're divorcing him because he made a mistake.
I said, well, I did tell you to make sure that got done. Then I get the response of, what am I supposed to say?
The reason why he responded, what am I supposed to say, is because y'all are getting a divorce and he pretty much is done with you. He probably didn't want the divorce. You initiated the divorce. And then now he's asking, what am I supposed to say? Because, you know, what the hell is he supposed to say? At this point, he made a mistake. He paid the bill. Now, what am I supposed to say?
There was like a moment in time where I flashed forward and I was like, I can't do this for the next 40, 50 years. There's no way. I don't personally want to spend my life leading the horse to water. So just so you're aware, the little things will lead to a divorce. 100% will lead to a divorce. There were a lot of bigger issues too, but like that's just a little example. I don't always want to be, you know what? It's not worth it. Just be an equal partner. This is the number one reason I got divorced. I got into my marriage wanting to be a wife, right? Like I wanted to be wifey. I wanted to like cook dinner and keep the home and like I thought I wanted to do all that. And then the experience I had was not that. I was a mother.
So there you have it. She's talking about what y'all don't understand is a wife is a fucking mother. Okay? That's the whole point of getting married, to raise children in a marital home. So yes, you're supposed to cater to your man. They don't want to do that. That's why marriages are failing.
Honey, through and through. I made sure everything got done, everything got paid. I made sure that doctor's appointments were set. You know, I made us the plans. I did everything, top to bottom, everything. I am a control freak, but like I never didn't want a partner. Now I'm a control freak still, but I have a partner. I have.
So she's a control freak, and she's probably like, "Oh, well, let me just do it. Let me just do it. Let me just do it. You're doing it wrong. Let me just do it." And then when he says, "All right, you got it. You do it all," now it's a problem, dude. These women are such gaslighters, bruh.
Somebody that like takes care of some things for me. They make plans, you know, they carry half the load. Some days they carry 80%. Sometimes I carry 90%. Like having a partner will change your life once you find one. What I had was not that. And it's something that women experience all the time. I can't imagine being married to this kind of situation and then having kids. And thank God we didn't. I literally can't imagine.
So there you have it. I mean, all they want to do is complain. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's the end of the stream, guys. That is the end of the stream. I appreciate everybody for joining the stream. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaiming Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship request, email down below with a screenshot of real CashApp so I know you're paying on time, man. Y'all need to be on your mark for getting in with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim